Wonder Research.
Joe, a beautiful new outfit. Last time I saw you, you were dressed in a gold lame jumpsuit.
Well, you know, I found it's a short step from king of rock and roll to king of England.
Yeah?
But, you know, it's basically the same me.
Huh.
I just transformed. Kind of like energy.
Which is what we're going to talk about today on
Human Wonder Research.
All right, we ready to do it?
Oh, yeah,
All right.
sure.
Here's the thing. Today is the most dangerous for me of all of the demonstrations that we've done on Human Wonder Research. If it doesn't work out, I'm going to have to go to the hospital, and you're going to have to drive me in that suit.
All right, then. I hope it doesn't work out then.
No, seriously. It would mean lots of dental work. So I need your help, and I need you to be trustworthy for real, because I'm being blindfolded. Here's what
You can trust me. You can trust me.
I'm going to grab this bowling ball, okay? And will you?
We're lucky because not many places have a bowling ball just hanging around, hanging from a chain. You know what I'm saying?
We're lucky here at the Human Wonder Research
Lab,
exactly.
Institute.
Will you tie that around me there? Okay.
Okay.
You can do that, right? All right.
Well, it's kind of short.
Excuse me?
How's that, dude?
Okay, it's good. It's good. All right, now, this bowling ball, it's got some energy, doesn't it?
Whoa, yeah.
You know what it's called? It's called potential energy because it's got the potential to fall. You have potential, young bowling ball, to fall due to gravity. You have gravitational potential energy.
Because right now it's just sitting there doing nothing,
But
no energy expended.
Right, but it's stored, so called potential energy. Now, I'm going to let go of this bowling ball and let it swing. Your job is to hold on to my collar here. All right?
But if the blood starts splattering, I'm heading that way, dude.
You're going to keep that from happening by holding on to my collar.
All right.
All right? And you're going to keep me from leaning forward, okay? So you're going to keep some tension on the back, all right?
Just the whole thought of no teeth in your mouth will keep you from leaning forward.
Okay. Well, I'm losing my perception of space right now, so I'm really relying on you. Don't get dizzy.
Okay, I'm going to just stand right here.
Okay, I'm gonna
solid as a rock.
Okay.
Okay, here it comes back. Whee!
Now, I'm unflinching. Am I flinching?
Well, you're a brave lad.
You know why I'm unflinching? Listen.
Well, because you know science.
Listen. You hear that sound? As it swings?
Yeah, what is that? I hear that sound.
Some of the energy that I stored in that bowling ball when I lifted it up is being turned into
sound waves.
Sound waves, exactly. It's heating up our eardrums right now. It's heating up the walls. There's a little bit of friction with the air. And I know that energy cannot be lost or gained. It can only change forms. So I'm not too worried about it. So let's have a look here. Oh, it was swinging cattywampus, wasn't it?
Well, and then what's up with that? You know.
Well, that's interesting. I don't know what's up with that. There's got to be some kind of friction. We're going to keep it from wiping out the cameras. This demonstration with the bowling ball?
Yeah, I got it.
Solar energy.
Oh yeah, solar energy, huh?
Powered by solar energy. And I'm going to show you with a little pantomime. I love a pantomime. Don't you love
yeah, pantomime.
Yeah. Okay. I do have to clue you in because this is sun. Okay.
Okay. Sun is this right here.
Right,
okay.
Ready? That's how we're going to start with. Solar energy starts with the sun, right?
That's where solar energy comes from. It's the sun.
That's right.
Solar, sun.
Yep. There's a nuclear fusion reaction happening in the sun that's fueling this whole thing, right? There we go.
Here comes the sun, the sun, the sun. Okay, it's making the plants grow. In this case, we got corn or something that looks like corn, maybe. The corn grows, it gets real tall. There's ears of corn.
Look at that.
On there, we've got corn seeds. Corn gets spread by the farmer, and the chickens come up, and chickens eat the corn. That makes the chickens grow and get strong. And then the chickens have an egg. The chickens have an egg. And then somebody comes and picks up the egg. And they make breakfast for themselves out of the egg and eat the egg. Makes them big and strong. That way they have the energy to pick up the bowling ball and pull it back. Using all that energy now to bring the bowling ball back to the air.
Exactly.
And now that makes it have potential energy. That energy from your breakfast is transferred into this ball right now is potential energy.
You're brilliant.
Gravitational potential energy.
That's right. When it swings, what's it called?
Kinetic.
And then when it comes
Energy.
back up at the top of the other side of the swing,
Gravitational.
potential, kinetic, gravitational potential. Some of the energy, meanwhile, is being transferred to,
The ear.
and the sound,
The
of
sound
the chain,
of the chain moving.
the friction with
Friction.
the air, and it all ends up as heat. So, from the sun, we have nuclear potential energy. Nuclear energy coming down in the form of light. Light coming down, photosynthesis, turning it into the energy of the plant. It's stored in the bonds between the atoms and the molecules of the plant. It's stored in the bonds between the atoms and the molecules of the corn. We throw it to the chicken. The chicken is now using the energy that's stored in the bonds between the atoms, molecules of corn to create chicken life. And chicken life includes moving around and making a lot of friction, and some of the energy goes off as heat there. But some of the energy is stored in the energy of an egg. What's in the egg? It's more molecules. Molecules with energy stored in the bonds between the atoms and the molecules of protein in the egg. Jeff comes along. He's a farmer. He grabs the egg. He cracks it open. He eats it. His body begins to digest that egg. And in metabolizing that egg, he's releasing the potential energy, the stored chemical potential energy stored in the bonds between the atoms and the molecules of that protein. He's releasing it into his body. Is allowing his body to lift the bowling ball. The bowling ball now has gravitational potential energy. And gravitational potential energy turns into kinetic energy. Kinetic energy turns into gravitational potential energy.
And you know what's amazing to me?
What?
That happens millions of times a day in the world of human wonder or research.